Hey guys, Lego Loving Lady here. I told you we would take a deeper dive into this medieval blacksmith. I'm trying to say castle, but that's not what it is. It's a medieval blacksmith shop. It's really, really cool. I love the little dog figure. The doors are great. They have the little wood grain on the doors. The roofing, you can really tell. I've got my flashlight on so that we can see better. But you can really tell the difference in the colors in the roof and things. My suggestion when you're building this is to be in a pretty well lit room, because these blacks and blues, there's a black, a navy, dark navy, a lighter blue, and then this beautiful green, and it all just goes together so greatly. And then you can fire up the forge here, so he can heat one up over here and hammer it out over there. Love the old world look to it. I think I have this a little too close, so it's not going to spin like it should. The little windows, the trees. This is the back side, and you can kind of see inside there. The roof looks like it would be a real big old pain in the butt, but it's not. It's really fairly simple. It's one of the easiest roofs I've ever done. Yeah, pretty cool. There's the blacksmith, his little dog, the wife, I think. So we'll go step by step through this thing so you can see it, because it's kind of a modular, so you can break it down. The roof just literally on this side just sets right in and sets right out. You have to do a little more deconstruction on the other side, but you can really see and hear the details. There's a little desk over there for writing, the bearskin rug, which is really super cute, patchwork quilt on the bed. There's some design features to the bed as well. So yeah, really cool on the top. These pieces here are really neat the way they go together. They don't click in. I know if you built a lot of these A roofs, they do not click in that way. They are held together like by little push pins, just right. Let's see if I can get you a picture of one. Like right here, and then the black Technic piece behind it. Not black, gray Technic piece behind it holds it in, and there's one on each side, and it just works. It's great. So let me see if I can get this apart without really taking it apart. So if you don't have one of these, you really need one of these, because this will really help you open your boxes and your shipments from Lego. And then this is really good for getting in the middle of things without really messing anything up. So give me just a second while I lift this one piece off, and we'll set it over here, and then we can kind of take a look in here. You can see there's a fireplace and all the kitchen stuff. Dinner's on the table. Nobody's eaten yet, so it's just sitting there, or it's leftovers from lunch. And then we have this, and then you can see here there's another door with the bricks on it, with the wood grain on it. The chairs are really neat. You have your steps that's going up to the bedroom. I don't think when you push the brick that anything happens. Yeah, there's no overflow of the lights up through here. I'm really thinking about maybe putting a light kit into this one. So then we'll go to the next level. I love the little cherry tree and the little hidden wood slot. And that is not a cherry tree, that's an apple tree. Promise y'all, it's Saturday, but I have not been drinking. So let's see here. This pops off too, but I gotta find the separation point. Trying to do this and hold the camera at the same time is a little bit of a trick. So let's see here. Aha, there it went. So yeah, you can probably get a better look at it like this. So I'm gonna just kind of give you one quick look on the inside. Just love all the little details. And while I can pick this thing up, I just love the Tudor. I know it's the medieval, but like the Tudor style, and on the outside, on the exterior, like a big Tudor mansion. I love those things. And then in here is actually his shop. And on the box and online, it shows this anvil inside. But when you build it, that's not what is going on. So you can see there is the broom to clean up with. There's some raw pipe over there. Some helmets and shields and armor and things and various. The coal piled up. And then I think the forge does light up in here as well. So depending on whether he wants to work inside or outside. And then the steps, the way they go up, all of it is just great. And then you have this little wonderful little side build here that's rolling. Whoop, I killed the horse. Well, I didn't kill the horse, I knocked the horse over. And they have their little weapons and goodie bags and all kinds of stuff in there that they're taking, in their helmets that they're taking off to war with them. So yeah, it's a really super cool set. I looked it up online. It is set number 21325 and it has 2164 pieces. It's idea set number 33. It's just really a great set. I enjoy putting this thing together. It took a while longer than I expected because I got married and got COVID all up in the middle of building it. It is very sturdy once it's together. I've moved it quite a few times. Probably jinx myself when I try to move it back to the shelf, but we'll see. And we can just take some pictures. It takes a look at the box, which I think we did before. So you can see there that it's modular. The little horsies, the dog, everything. You can see the dimensions, you know, kind of what we're dealing with here, what size. I think it says it's 12.5 by 10.5 inches tall. So there you see what I was talking about the anvil and the sword, but it's actually, and the instructions to be built outside. You can see I'm having lunch. So yeah, really a fun build, really solid. Loved the way the roof is done. And you see here, it just sets. It just sets right in. Super easy. There it is. Do you see how easy that was? Just super easy to get it in there. And then it's locked in. It's just good to go. The other side is a little more tricky to get it loose because it does have, I should have put this on the spinner table, because it does have this little piece here and the chimney, but still when it goes on first and it just locks in the same way. And then once you put this in there, then it's just, it has the little pieces that hold it, and then this holds it in, and it's just, yeah, just solid and easy. It's not, I've had some of those that are super frustrating. There was nothing super frustrating about this build. It was great the way it looked, the way it breaks down. It has some playability, you know, for kids with imagination, with the little horse running around. Not so sure though it's a kid's set. I would say it's more of a display set, but that's coming from an AFOL that really enjoyed building it. Probably one that I wouldn't mind breaking down and building again, but I have so many in the backlog. I don't think that's in the cards anytime soon. So yeah, I told you guys I'd give you a little bit of in-depth. Is there anything that I didn't like about this set? Mainly the toughest thing was discerning the colors. But if you've got enough light, that's a lot easier. And I kind of wish, and I may do some work, I kind of wish this right here was a little more in sync with the rest of the roof, because the rest of the roof is really gorgeous, and that is kind of meh, not great. Not bad, but not great. So overall, I'd give it an 8. Yeah. Paid $180 for it. That was kind of a deal. They're running $200, $225. This is a retired set. So back to the regular episode now. Talk to you guys later.